Sugashini Sandran from DLS 5C and my metric number is F1099. Let's move to the first point, Eligman navigation. Eligman navigation are normally eliged as much as possible with natural channel in the pre-project bottom counter. The advantage of eligment is inertial and maintenance drugging as usually minimized and current typically take the path in line with the channel, a preferred condition for navigation. The effect of predominant is wind and waves, as well as current on navigation should be considered. A straight channel is preferred over a channel with bend. If turning is required, straight reaches with turn between channel segments are preferred over curved eligment. Eligment allows the channel to be clearly marked with aids to navigation. Straight segment. Straight segment in a deep draft should be at least 5 times the length of the design ship. Eligment must be balanced against the turning angles to achieve an optimum eligment for navigation purpose. Both deep and slope draft should be eliged so that visual can maintain speed and controllability through area while they are exposed to potential damaging wind, waves and current. Let's move to the wide. Design wide is defined as the wide measure at the bottom of the side slope on each side of the channel at the design depth. Wide harbor access channel landing from the bar or entrance channel to the port or harbor area are referred to an interior channel. For straight deep draft channel, the required channel width is based on traffic pattern, one way or two way. The second is design, ship beam and length. The third is channel cross-section shape. The fourth is current speed and direction. The fifth is quality and equality of aid to navigation. The last one is variability of channel and currents.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nura Anshada binti Abdugani, number metric 23 DLS 90F1087. Today I will to present about deep of the Blue Sea. A deep sea port is a port which has an adequate depth of water to accommodate very large vessels. Deep water port, from its nomenclature, can be suggested that it is different from regular ports in respect of depth of sea. A port is usually an area or platform entered into from the sea by vessel, boat, ship, which also allow for protected staging and anchoring or docking for these ships to load and unload consignment and continue out toward its destination. However, a deep sea port is usually made up for the usage of very large and heavily loaded ships. The deep of sea help get them access the deep water port. Regular ports are by and large of recreational type where the water is not more than 20 feet deep, whereas deep sea port is compatible with the large heavy loaded ship which may request the water to be 30 feet deep or even more. Deep sea ports are also defined to be any port which has the capability to be accommodate a fully laden panoramic ship, and which are used or intended for use as a port or terminal for the loading or unloading, and further handling of all for transportation to any stage aspect as other uses not discrepant with the Act. For the shade of safety measure, latest technology available are used in the construction and operation of the deep sea port, which also improve economic, social and environmental effect national interest. The concerned authorities of deep sea port are responsible for all spill prevention, consignment and cleanup, effect on oceanographic, current patterns, potential danger for wave, wind, weather and geological conditions. The term deep sea port include all concerned components which donate pipelines and pumping stations, and also service platform, marine buoy and similar paraphernalia to the extent they are located offshore of the high water mark.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Farah Arifah binti Nur Ajli. My matric number 23DLS19F1094. I want to talk about human factors in ship handling. Human factors is concerned with the tasks people perform and the environment they do it in fitting the job to the person. The topic of human factors is divided into 8 considerations: is habitability, maintainability, workability, controllability, maneuverability, survivability, occupational health and safety, and system safety. Ship handling is defined as the art of proper control of a ship while underway, especially in harbors, around docks and piers. It is one of the skills that any ship handler finds very satisfying when well accomplished. Human factor in ship handling. A delay in time between given order and the execution of the order will affect how intend to move the ship. This is caused by human factors because the individuals ordering may have different responses depending on their training and ability to perform the job, or that orders have to be relayed by an officer to the helmsman, which is a bad practice that should be avoided, so that the conning officer should be able to give his orders directly to the helmsman. Human factors are reportedly lacking in all aspects of the maritime domain, from the design of vessel, occupational factors, and the training and supply of suitable crew members through to organizational management. An insufficiency of human factors research is an issue in many areas. However, there seems to be a sense throughout the literature that the problem is particularly severe in the maritime sector, likely due to combination of reasons, including: first is a lack of awareness for many people about the maritime industry in general, as shipping does not appear to be a part of our everyday lives compared to road, rail, and air. Second is a lack of crew involvement in vessel and tugs design, resulting in poorly adapted equipment. Then, a lack of movement away from traditional practice, particularly compared to other transport demands, which can, for example, is lead to low adoption of technology. Lastly is the multinational nature of shipping, leading to disparity between operating procedures, safety management, and skill levels of crew, and a lack of coherent research on this topic. In conclusion, reducing human error offers considerable economic incentives. It can be achieved in several ways. For example, is installation of safety warning devices such as sensors and alarms to detect problem and signal that corrective action is needed. Then, improve in training and increase level of automation so that can better vessel design and improve operation in ship handling and maintenance.
Hi and hello to everyone. My name is Sangarlingis Rajendran. My metric card number is 23DLS 19F1092 from DLS 5C. Today I want to present about physical environment in factors to be considered in port design. What is physical environment? Let's see about that. Weather and sea condition have major effect on ship maneuvering. The effect of wind and currents are particularly important for channel width design because ships proceed with the drift angle under the action of wind and current. Particular attention should be paid to the following aspects. The first aspect is winds. Winds, force acting on ships vary according to the size and shapes of the ship. Wind effects are particularly important for channel design because ships often proceed with the drift angle under the action of wind. The second aspect is waves. Waves cause ship motion such as heavy roll and pitch as well as horizontal drift due to wave force and passing vessels. Ship motions should be taken into consideration when designing the water depth of the channel. The third aspect is visibility. Visibility is a very important aspect for ship handlers when navigating in the channel. Channel traffic is often stopped in poor visibility, but when permitted, the aids to navigation need to be sufficient to assist safe navigation. The fourth aspect is tide. The tide affects the depth of water in the channel. Ships can navigate at high or low tide according to depth of water and ship's draught. Tide must also be taken into consideration when high air draught ships pass under bridges and overhead cables. The last aspect is tidal currents and river flows, that is, longitudinal flows or cross currents significantly affect vessels' maneuverability and the areas required to safely carry out necessary maneuvers. Furthermore, current speeds and direction can vary along the length of a channel, especially at curves and channel intersections, and also with time. Special care is required to ensure adequate channel width is provided where ships navigate at slow speed under cross current.